What's that? You wanna dance?
Get this thing off the ground.
Do this. I can do it quick. Okay? I'm just saying.
I'm not hurting you, it's water, see? Does that feel good? Hey, get the fuck off my property.
Ooh, you a real mitten, baby. Basically, if this bitch lay with me, she paying me. I'm on some pimp shit for real. This 2 a.m. club was about to close up. Coming through my contacts, about to call one of my hoes up. Then I met you, kick game, and followed you to the breakfast. Took you to the
Hello and welcome. If you're just clicking out of the video, I greatly appreciate it. Hope your night is going fantastic. What up, Scratch Mark? How's your night going, man? Thanks for stopping in so quick. Here, one sec. I wanted to pull this up. Oh, well, that too. But, and why they're taking the piss. I wanted to know why they're taking piss. Aliens are real. Are they? I don't know. I'm. It's weird. It's like my belief on aliens has been so skewed recently. I was pretty down for them too up until like recently, and I think they might be something else. I don't know. But check this out, man. Wherever one of these are, I have to fucking find one of these. I would drive this to work every day.
I tried out reverse gear.
Yeah? What do you mean? Yeah to what? Like what? Like what I was saying?
And then I tried out high gear.
I don't know. I feel like that might be. I shouldn't even be saying this. Either something else, or some people fucking with us. Oh, I gotta hop in that call with Levi. Here, wait. Oh, did he hop out? Here, wait. I'll hop back in that one. You're tired as fuck. Oh, you're good, man. Same. The front end of that looks so cool. I would make those like, I don't even know if I would make those as headlights. I might make those look like 50 cals or something. In the winter, could you imagine? Forget about getting stuck. You just pull that thing out. Make a cabin, make it all enclosed. I need
This
it.
thing seems like it's going to be a lot of fun. The one thing I noticed, though, there's a lot of dust and smoke and things.
Get you in a space heater. You know, that'd be so cool for winter, especially with how close I am to work. I'd whip that thing every day.
Fit in summer.
I love watching old
Here,
dudes in there. I
clutch
wish I
goes
had a
here,
garage like any of these
clutch
dudes,
goes
man.
here,
I'd be doing this all
bunch
day.
of uneven bends
Yeah,
all
well,
the way
I have a
around,
job,
making kind
but
of a circle like
once I'm
your
done with
oil
that.
lamp. I do that in engines that have been sitting for a while, just give them extra lubrication. But now
Some
I got the
extra
right mix.
lube.
The belt
What?
looks
Wait,
enough
whoa, whoa, whoa.
extra
What is it called?
lubrication, But now
Posse Partout? Or Passe Partout? Wait, what? Oh, it's super rare. Oh, man. 1970s two-star. How much? They're probably not even for still. Probably so hard to come by. Damn, that sucks. I want to make one. I have to make one then, man. I need me a little tracked vehicle.
now
My mom's. My girlfriend's mom invited me to Thanksgiving. Oh no, that's a
got
good
the right
spot to
mix.
be. I mean, she thinks
the
that you're a
belt
nice
loosened up
guy.
quite a bit. bet
I had
Russ
that
came
too
off
with
that
one of
bottom
the
pulley and let it sit in the groove a little further.
Girls I dated
Luckily,
back in
I have
high
this
school,
old
man.
belt set
Her
from that
mom
citation
was
snowmobile.
fanatical
So I took some
over
rubber
me.
discs and stuffed them in there to lift
Now
each
I want her to
guiding
try
unit
this
up.
really quick too.
Right now, I just did the back
Hershey's
one, make
versus
a little adjustment. I'm gonna try it out. I can always add some to the.
Mr. Beast bar.
What's happening is when I realize something. That would be 12 foot-pounds of.
I would love to have. Oh my gosh, and a little trailer for it. So cool. It's not fair, man. I need to make one then. Yeah, jet ski. Well, it's funny because it sounds like this thing is based off of a snowmobile, is what it sounded like when he was looking inside of it.
And I learned something. When you try to steer on a hill by locking up one track, the other one spins. I also learned that they steer more in the middle than the front. I'll get this eventually.
What a fun place to test it, too.
I decided that high gear is a better choice for everything.
High gear looks fun.
Let's try that hill again.
Man. Ooh, that looks rough. The drops look rough.
Right up first pull. I was ready to go. Especially considering I didn't buy anything for this project at all. This entire thing is all stuff I already had lying around. I didn't buy a single thing, not even that one nut. Now, I don't know if anyone else has experienced
Not
this.
even that one nut. That's fucking cool, man. So while we take a dab and compare this, I wanted to check out why being a tanker in Vietnam was extremely rough as opposed to anywhere else too. So let's check out a fucking Mr. Beast bar. That blew my mind seeing this in one of my local stores, man. Seeing a YouTuber logo on a shelf. Why does it look like that? There's like different portion sizes. Like, well, okay. I guess we'll compare it piece by piece. It's a little thicker here, as opposed to just a Hershey's. As I drop it on the ground, okay. Hershey. Chocolate. And then Mr. Beast's chocolate. It is different. That tastes more nutty. It almost tastes like there's almonds or something in it. Wait, what? I definitely wouldn't say it's better. If anything, it's worse. There's something else I'm tasting. It's not just chocolate. It almost tastes, yeah, it almost tastes like almond. It's the exact same ingredients. I don't know. I don't know what I'm tasting. It does. It tastes a little nutty though, or kind of like Nutella. Like nutty chocolate? If that makes sense?
That tanks were not used much in the
Not superior though. If I was going to make like s'mores or something though, I would just buy Hershey's. Fuck that. That's what?
Vietnam War due to the dense jungles and narrow city streets. However, tanks were indeed present on both sides of the conflict, and armored
And you're paying more money because Mr. Beast, like, yeah, screw that.
units faced one of the highest casualty rates, and soon you will see why.
That should say something. Both of them are just unwrapped now, sitting in front of me. And of course I'm going to eat chocolate that's sitting in front of me. But I'm damn sure going to finish this Hershey bar first before I finish the other one, if that's proof of anything to you.
Tank crews had some
Not
of the
that it's
toughest
bad.
and most dangerous jobs
Just
in the war,
not as
and it
good.
was far worse than most people can imagine. This video will take you through the tanks used by both sides, tell stories of intense battles and challenges, and end with the terrifying tank battle between US and Soviet-made armor. When the Vietnam War began, along with the Marines, who had deployed tanks since the Second World War, two
Bulldog.
platoons from the 3rd Tank Battalion landed as well. Infantry support in Vietnam was primarily provided by the M48 Patton tank, but we'll mention some other unusual yet deadly tanks shortly. The pattern was originally designed for tank-on-tank combat with the goal of destroying Soviet tanks of that time. In Vietnam, these tanks did face Soviet-supplied enemy tanks, though tank-on-tank battles were rare, they did occur. To counter the Viet Cong threat to US air bases, Operation Starlight aimed to break up enemy forces gathering for an attack. The Viet Cong, with about 1,500 troops armed mainly with Soviet RPGs 1 and 2, faced 3,000 US Marines supported by a dozen tanks. When fighting began on August 18, 1965, tanks from the 1st Tank Battalion were sent to secure supply vehicles. However, the US Army made a critical error by deploying tanks and vehicles without infantry support. Although a tank is a powerful weapon, it relies on protective infantry to keep it from being overrun and swarmed by the enemy. When that happens, the tank has few options for defense as enemies start climbing on top, exploiting its blind spots. As the convoy moved deeper into the jungle, it entered a narrow trail. The enemy had been waiting for this moment, and as soon as the convoy entered, they...
Now that's, yeah, I could see why that's scary. You're just driving through woods in jungle, man. All somebody has to do is just lay low and wait for you to pass and then hop up on.
Fire from all directions. Tankers responded with machine guns and cannons as best they could in the thick jungle, aware that they didn't have enough ammunition for a prolonged battle and were in an extremely unfavorable position. When they finally approached an opening where they could organize a defense and return fire, the lead tank was struck by a rocket or anti-tank gun and was destroyed, blocking the convoy from exiting the narrow trail. Viet Cong infantry then swarmed the tanks, which were unable to use their weapons at such close range, and even their radio communication was cut off. Tanks fired beehive rounds and machine guns at each other to shake off the enemy climbing aboard. The last tank in the convoy quickly retreated to call for help, while only one tank held off the enemy from completely overwhelming the convoy. Under heavy fire from rocket-propelled grenades, the tanks were quickly running out of ammunition, suffering damage, and losing crew members one by one. Some crews had already abandoned their heavily damaged tanks, trying to fight.
And that's crazy, too, because I never really think about Vietnam being all that, like, armored-focused. But yeah, that's gotta be scary. Driving through a jungle.
Find cover outside from the enemy that was
Can't
right on
see
top
anything?
of them. Fortunately for the remaining tankers, expecting incoming reinforcements, the Viet Cong retreated back into the jungle, and the wounded and surviving crew members were rescued the following day. Although Operation Starlight was ultimately successful in achieving its goal, during the first engagement, a quarter of the tank crews were either wounded or killed. This revealed just how far from easy this conflict would be. Soon, hundreds of tanks with various weapons and roles would be deployed in Vietnam, but their job wouldn't get any easier. Since they operated in conditions completely opposite of what tanks were designed for, open areas with long-range capabilities, tank crews faced extreme challenges. They often couldn't see farther than the end of their own cannon, and the narrow roads, rough terrain, and dense jungles were nothing compared to what the enemy was willing to do. The enemy's tactics were based on fighting as close to US forces as possible to prevent them from using their powerful weapons, as this risked friendly fire. For the tanks, this combination of terrain and a well-motivated enemy was disastrous. It was not uncommon for Viet Cong fighters to charge the tank with satchel charges or magnetic mines, aiming to attach them to the tank's vulnerable spots, with little regard for their own safety or a plan to retreat. Grenade launcher to guard the tank, and the commander could fire the main cannon from his position if needed. Inside the tanks, temperatures could reach a sweltering 130 degrees Fahrenheit, leaving tankers drenched in sweat. Among combat troops in Vietnam, tankers were said to be the worst smelling. They also had to constantly load shells.
Wow, I bet. Yeah, I bet it got like an oven inside of there,
replace
man. That
heavy
sucks.
tank parts and carry out maintenance. 1 hour of tank operation required 3 hours of maintenance. Besides ambushes, there were many traps specifically designed for tanks. Snipers would target commanders and drivers who had their heads peering through open hatches, which led to a strict close hatch policy, though this greatly reduced the tank crew's already limited visibility and situational awareness. Viet Cong soldiers would dig large holes in the narrow roads and cover them with branches, so that when a tank fell in, it could even flip over, making it almost impossible to recover. RPGs could be set up on the sides of roads to be triggered when a tank passed by,
Wow.
along with the anti-tank mines, of course. Since metal mines were easily detected with mine detectors, the Viet Cong came up with a clever idea of making mines from bamboo filled with gunpowder or plastic explosives stolen from American Claymore mines. These mines contained very few metal parts and could not be detected by metal detectors. Now, let's look at some of the most interesting tanks used by both sides and save the most intense tank duels for the end.
This is the whole reason I clicked on the video.
As they encountered
Oh man,
unusual
everybody already pieced out? Damn.
heavily on the M48 in addition to its power. Besides standard ammunition, it could fire a range of exotic shells, such as white phosphorus, beehive, and canister rounds. Alongside the Patton, M113 armored personnel carriers were widely used, though their light armor made them extremely vulnerable to RPGs and mines.
Yeah, shit, man. Just a box to shoot.
However, some of the most interesting variants were certainly the M67 Zippo flamethrower tank. This was a modified M48 Patton designed specifically for close-range engagements, and instead of a cannon, it had a flamethrower that could shoot a stream of fire over 200 feet. It was highly effective against bunkers and fortifications, and its terrifying appearance could have a devastating psychological effect on the enemy. Then there was the M50 Ontos, a small, unconventional vehicle
wow.
carrying 6 106mm recoilless rifles that fired high explosive rounds. Although not heavily armored, it was incredibly effective for hit-and-run tactics and bunker busting. All 6 guns could be fired in rapid succession, delivering intense firepower before retreating. Another noteworthy tank was the M551 Sheridan, a light, air-transportable tank designed for mobility and equipped with a 152mm gun that could fire either shells or missiles. On the opposing side, the North Vietnamese Army and Viet Cong didn't have the same variety of tanks as the United States, but they did possess a few Soviet-supplied models that could challenge US tanks in certain situations. Besides the already outdated
Wow, I didn't know they had any T-54s.
sometimes the Type 59, which was a Chinese-made version of the T-54. With its 100mm cannon, the T-54 was a formidable opponent. The PT-76, although only designed to withstand machine gun fire, had excellent amphibious capabilities that allowed the NVA to surprise the US forces by crossing rivers and attacking from unexpected locations, making it a valuable asset in guerrilla warfare.
You know, I've never seen that or really heard of the Viet Cong attacking and making pushes. I wonder how that actually went. If they were just attacking our camps and whatnot. Oh, there's nobody here, so let's boot up. Let's start with SnowRunner with Levi. Yeah, let's see. Let me hop in that call. We'll boot her up and get some stuff done in there. Thank you for watching, by the way, if you're just clicking in here. Oh shoot, whoops. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, hey.
Oh, that mod.
Oh, yeah, here. What's it called?
It's, if you just pick like filter by most popular, it's like one of the top ones. Unselect enabled only.
This is the most unintuitive shit I've ever seen in my life.
Off-road trailers, it's the middle right. Yeah, just basically see how it gives those trailers a lot more flex in there.
Yeah.
And then, do you have to like turn it on?
I don't know.
I think you have to turn it on. Oh, that's... I think it's dab time.
Ain't nobody in here yet. That sucks. I think I'm about to call it on the live streams and just get videos out until people ask for it again. It blows. Oh.
What's up,
What
Tor?
up, Tor? How you been? How come? It's good to see you, man. I definitely wasn't expecting you to be the one first in the chat tonight. one were we doing? Or we finished one. Got neutered. Why, you just feel sad for him? You feel their pain? Oh, we have to deliver something to the other end of the bridge?
Yeah, that maintenance trailer.
Yeah. Metal rolls, medium planks. Metal rolls are all the way over there. Damn. I guess it wouldn't be that bad. You can just take the road the whole way around, really. Metal beams are 2. Those are huge. That's at the other. Or no, it's the same factory. Oh, planks are just at the warehouse. Okay. I bet I can get the rolls and planks.
Oh shit.
Huh?
Do you have your ZIKZ? Dude, no way you can only have 3 mods turned on at once.
No way, did it get rid of the fucking truck? Man.
You can only have 3 mods enabled at once. Well, yeah, you can switch it if you want.
Here.
Damn. What's the 3rd mod? Because we have the money trucks. We kind of need that.
Your cat's names are alcohol. What did I even have installed before? Fucking hell.
We had ZIKZ.
I have no fucking clue.
I'm just
Damn.
gonna search for it.
It says that it's on.
Oh, ZIKZ?
I don't know. There's nothing enabled. Okay. Nothing subscribed and nothing enabled. Makes sense. Fucking really blows. Nope.
Oh, that time they all fucking loaded. God damn it.
Is what?
That's hilarious. Oh, it was the Hellion. Probably. Yeah, I don't know why. I just went back to subscribe mods only, and they all showed up again.
Small baby tequila. What kind of cats are they? I'm not a cat guy, but I like other people's cats. I gotta build a new truck. If it even worked. Is this it? What? There we go. I'll take it over. Actually,
Man, I really wish you could have gotten that trailer mod in.
I think I did.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's not.
Don't think so.
Somebody heard me? Damn! I'll grab a trailer. Weird. Weird. Off-road. Oh. Well, that is pretty high up. I wonder. That's so wide, though. It'd be hard to get through shit.
Oh my god.
Huh.
I threw on a crane and I have to put the fucking saddle back on this. Sorry.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, so I guess I would just take the road. A lot of the stuff is at that factory, and then that warehouse is kind of on the way. And then that maintenance trailer. Yeah, the maintenance trailer is really the only one out of the way. Looking alright here. Oh yeah, if you want, you can do that way. I can like break off and hit the warehouse on the way or something. If I got the planks of wood, I don't know if you could fit everything because metal beams are big. But I was gonna say if I break off and get those planks, I could probably even just put that trailer either on my trailer or tow that like you were doing with the gas one.
Metal beams are...
They're both at that factory. If we take the road the whole way there. Beams and the... What is it? Metal roll?
Oh my god, it's not in this... I pulled up the thing where it shows like the size of everything and I'm not seeing metal beams.
I think it was two slots.
Oh, metal beams are only one.
Are they?
Yep.
Which ones are two?
Oh wait, never mind. No, they are too. I was looking
Oh.
at this stupid crafting thing that's in a DLC map.
I was picturing them. Those are like the ones where like they're hollow and they make that like noise. They sound like square tubes when you haul them.
Oh, we gotta do the trailer first before we can do the beams
Oh,
and all
do
that
we?
shit. Yeah.
I could leave the trailer here and go snag that.
Alright.
But where do I drop it off to? I may as well just take the trailer
The
there.
other end of the bridge, that's
Yeah.
right. But we might have to go through the other area.
Yeah, like through the river. Okay, oh, could we cross any of those river things down here?
I mean,
It looks like
you
there's
might
one.
be able to. It might be faster than trying to drive all the way around.
What up, Nugget? How's your night going? Yeah, did you hear me eat the Feastables thing, Levi?
Yeah.
Tastes kind of nutty.
I don't like nuts in my chocolate.
Tastes like it almost tasted, yeah, like if there was almonds or if there's Nutella in it. So yeah, let me take the trailer over that way. I'm good now that I'm home and live, Taco. Whoa. Whoop. Damn, dude, that I hate the fucking sliding fishtailing physics in this game. Does not feel like I'm driving a massive truck. Remember Arma got that pretty good. Why am I in gear 2? I haven't even let up, dude. That's better. Come on, get it. first bridge. That's not it right there, is it? Oh, there is a little way right here. Wait. No way. Wait. There is. Look at this path right next to the bridge. Let's see.
Wait, what bridge?
The out one with the excavator by it?
That's not the bridge we have to fix.
No, I know. There's just a path right here I might be able to take. It looks deep. Oh no! It's super deep. Here, wait.
That thing can power through it.
Oh yeah. As long as my roof don't go under. Check it out. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm going back and grabbing the trailer.
Oh, like a way to get across with the maintenance trailer?
Or, well, that, and I wanted to leave this trailer over here for when I bring the maintenance trailer over, I can just hook back up to the one I was using and go grab those planks. I guess I may as well just leave it right here so I don't have to drag it back through twice.
Are you getting that wood right now?
Or I'm gonna snipe the trailer and then grab the wood.
Gotcha.
As a turkey kind of guy. I didn't read that message in full. So meh. Woo. Why is the truck not turning that whole time? I'm watching my wheels face the other fucking direction. Why did I spin out? I'm going like 20 miles an hour, bro. Just what I wanted. Totally off the road. Why am I spinning out? Please tell me you just saw that.
It's fucked up.
It's like my brake. It's like the emergency brake is so much less effective than just your actual brakes. Flooring them either way. It's like what? Stop me dead right there. Where am I? Wait. Oh, I guess I'm going your way. I guess just this the whole way. Man, shit. There's no way this is the trail I'm taking. Oh my gosh, it is. What? That's really that's insane. Damn. Oh, it worked. Sweet. Why is it the parking brake works perfect that time, of course.
Wow.
Whew. now, take this straight back. Okay, that shouldn't be too bad. Yep. Okay. Here. Ooh.
That's not the maintenance trailer.
What? Oh
That's-
my gosh, you're right. What is this one called again?
How far away did you get? Where are you?
Down the dirt road, almost to like.
Oh,
What the fuck?
damn.
This is a scout maintenance trailer, isn't it?
Yeah.
Damn. The way this thing is steering is making no fucking sense. Please stop steering like this. Oh, come the fuck up. Doesn't even make sense. Oh, cool. Tip on me. What, Evie? Man, I ain't nobody. Oh, how's your night going, Brad? Thanks for stopping in here. I greatly appreciate it, man. Oh, how was that? I bet that was dope. First time.
Oh, that sounds so good.
Oh man, yeah.
Well, I got all the metal.
You got it, okay. Come on. Did you? Forgot to do that. No, yeah, the food's awesome, man. Super filling. Whoa, almost missed the trail. Yeah, Heavy. I appreciate it, man. Sucks. I'm gonna. You know, it's like I like the streaming because I get to play games and have fun, but man, I think I might have to cut back on it. I haven't tried it yet, Heavy. I meant to start with it tonight, but I started a little bit late. Oh yeah, I gotta mind drift about Castle Crashes. We do that Friday night, maybe. I'll probably start with War Thunder or Fallout New Vegas tomorrow. A giant 10.3. I want to see. He's skiing. He's so dumb. Oh, whoops, it was an expert down, wasn't it?
Yeah. Dude, look at all that shit I got on that trailer by stacking it sideways.
Oh, did
We
it
only
pack
needed
it like
3.
that?
No, I just
Oh, you're just
I packed
balancing it?
the 2 steel coils in the back, and then we only need 3 of the beams, but 4 made it like fit snugly.
Oh, I see. Really heavy.
So then you can just take that extra one back to the shop, and
Yeah.
whenever you need beams, you can just grab that one.
Don't bother turning. Oh, I see. up, Ducky? How's your night going, man? Man, I gotta go to Hibachi or something soon now, people. What even? Dude. Oh, nothing, just flipped.
Damn.
Like this.
I'm not too far away. I could probably
I might. Oh, that's bad. So fucking stupid.
How far away am I? Dude, I'm literally right next to you. Let me just grab these wood and I'll come and get you. You should take a dab. Literally by the time, well, I
Taking
wouldn't.
so many because there's nobody in here. I was like, whatever,
Well,
man.
Ducky's here,
I'll
now you
just
have
get
to.
stoned until somebody new comes in and I'll be like, oh. There we go. I think I might have it. Come on.
Damn.
Maybe.
job.
Looks like it's gonna, physics aren't gonna physics again.
Don't worry.
Oh.
Coming. If you can't make it.
How would that not flip me? Come on. I guess I would need to attach it higher up on the tree, and it's not letting me do that. Oh! No way, I got it in this fucked up way. This is the new one, Heavy. Oh, road. What is it? What is it called? Road builder or something?
Roadcraft.
Non-verbal delta. I just was for the whole Purtis stream. There's nobody in here. Watch the
right.
VOD and you'll see non-verbal delta.
Oh, there you are. Oh, wait, you're across the fucking water. That's right. Or wait, no, did you flip back?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, Ducky. I don't know if I can say exactly what this is on YouTube stream, but dude, my crop is finished and trimmed. My crop yield was bountiful and very stinky. Show it in Discord. I did take it. Wait, it should be in there. Yeah, look in IRL. I said off of that Delta Fade pack. Hell yeah, Heavy. You free to play too? That sounds really good, Nugget. I haven't had a pretzel related treat in quite some time. That time? I should make more coffee, man. This sucks. I'm gonna get more creamer. I think I have enough for just one more. Just turned my heat on, man. It's like 60 degrees in here. Why is this so cold?
Damn.
Yeah. Smoke steeds. Steeds. I need to make sure I get the seeds out of the stuff I just grew so I can increase my crop yield. That's crazy, man. Normally it's nice, but now it's like that's what it is outside. I want to be a little bit warmer in here now. My house is also so small that it's weird with how the heat works. I set it to that, but and I also realized looking up into my attic with a flashlight, there's a bunch of loose hanging insulation. I need to get up in there and pack it back up there. That'd probably save me a few bucks this winter. Fuck me! I just dropped my tool into the carpet! Oh. Didn't mean to let it touch my skin. Vacuum. It wasn't too dirty, but still not gonna take the chances of just smoking foreign objects. Burn something nasty on it. Probably would have just actually seen me puke on stream. Smoke like a 2-week-old breadcrumb. After exhaling. Oh, most definitely, Becky. That's one of those like almost a guarantee.
Hey dude, you should be able to see me, but look across the river. I didn't have a trailer.
That looks hilarious.
Actually, I gotta go this other way, so.
Oh, I didn't put the internal thing.
Did yoink all the gas out of that thing before you deliver it?
Yeah. I was wondering if it needs it or not.
Oh god, I hope not. Because we've been sipping off of it a lot.
Oh, good trail. Make it leave.
No.
A bunch of cars over here. How in the hell did these cars get over here? Yeah, right. Wow. Yeah, great saving location, Snow. Why would you what? Double cupping on the ship. My boss walks over my position. I'm just fent leaning. Sweet.
Oh, great.
Wait, what?
I can't refuel, what the fuck?
What?
The menu just doesn't pop up.
Including responsible workers. Where's my way back down? Is that it? Whoa. Seems spooky. Heavy parts. Yeah, the plastic lawn chair did 11 damage to my engine. I'm sure.
What the fuck? It just won't let me refuel. Got my fuel in my... Wait, here, I have an idea. Would you mind hopping in it?
Oh yeah, here.
Trying to get the roof rack fuel. I gotta be right back.
Brother, ew. What's that? Oh yeah. Come on.
Were you able to fuel it up?
Oh, here, I just got out.
Oh, you're chilling.
Let's see. Not when I click refuel, nothing happens.
Yeah, nothing happens. Oh
What
my
the
gosh.
fuck? Here, I can drive over to you, maybe refill you. I think I'm almost low out there too here.
I got a 900 liter at the bridge.
Oh, now my refuel button doesn't do anything.
No. Dude, what the fuck? Oh, I'm just right down the road from you at least.
I don't have no fuel.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, can you grab these wood planks then? That's the last thing we need.
Oh, and just set it over there. We can restart. Or oh, that's the only thing we need to bring over there.
Oh, it's working now.
Oh.
Sweet. Maybe it just took you having to get in it and then get out.
Don't even carry anything across. Oh wait, yeah. Oh yeah. You have the planks.
Dude, these are gonna fall again. Oh my gosh. This is a terrible way to transport shit, by the way. I've had to reset
Here.
these like 5 times.
Wait, what? I can't even recover. No, my just shit isn't working now.
Hard mode. Did you turn on hard mode? I'm just kidding.
Bro. What the fuck? Snow runner.
Here, hop out of it and I'll try hopping in, and then you hop back in, see if it... You wanna try that?
Yeah, I'm out of it.
Here, I'll... Oh, see, there it is. Is it this one that you're backing up to a trailer?
Yeah, sorry, is it my vape?
Alright, I hopped into it. I didn't know if I
That
didn't
trank.
try doing anything. Oh god. This shit's all fucked up.
Nothing words.
I'm gonna need your help fucking delivering all this shit if you want to drive down here.
I can't. I don't even know what to do. I can't recover. I can't refuel.
You've got enough fuel to get down here.
Do I?
Quit being a... Yeah. Yeah, you've got... Yeah, you just gotta get right down the road. You're fine.
And then get across
Oh
the
shit.
thing?
You gotta get across the
Yeah,
thing.
so
You could make it. No, I don't know.
yeah, it's true. Yeah. Oh. And my dude. For no reason. I just... Okay, you're gonna run into a wall now. Turning, braking, nothing. Oh fuck, I need to bring my trailer. Oh, I'm definitely not making it now.
You need fuel?
Yeah. 50.
Stop moving.
Whoa! I like engine noises synced up right there. Sweet, thank you. Can I even use it yet? I still have the Pharaoh's Curse. Gotta just need to be even here from going too fast. Quote unquote fast. Yeah, I'm drifting right now. Why is my... what? I've done this, this is how I do it, what? Just told me fucking dude. It makes no sense. Yep. There we go. Jeez. Where's the snow? What? There we go. Oh, and a steward? So does it go back to like different... so is MTC almost like War Thunder? I'm so confused. It goes from World War II to modern day? Truck, do you wish to recover your vehicle from the garage? What? You see this on my screen?
That's weird. It's like Your shit's coming through like way later. Some shit, I don't know.
Oh, maybe you're right. All those menu inputs that weren't working. What?
Hey, do you want to help load
Yeah.
these so I can just sell them really quick?
Oh, that's where they go right there.
Yep.
Oh, I can't reach it.
Yeah, you can go to winch controls and then manually
Oh,
select
really?
it. Yeah.
Oh, like outside of, I see.
Yeah, and just
Oh, I
like
don't have a
lasso
plan
it in.
then. Oh. I'm so high in my eyes. Sucks, bro. Wish your babe was still gonna be chilling. Oh, here, where you understand?
You just slap it on. God, it'll be so nice to have this bridge. Oh, that's right. I brought one extra. I
Oh.
forgot. Yeah, so if you want to grab that and take it back to the fucking... Take it back to your, the garage. Dude, remember that old video of that that guy that's like playing a trumpet in New York City and like that random crazy old lady, or I don't know if it's a man or a woman. He's like, shut up, just shut the hell up.
Yeah,
You're no artist.
You're nothing.
An artist respects the silence as the foundation
Yeah.
of creation.
Did you see the clip of him claiming he can fly?
Oh my god.
I was playing it on stream the other day. There's an animated clip of him. Dude, who knows how real this is? Apparently he is like a person of somewhat of note in like the music industry.
I walked
like,
Bob Dylan up on stage on
Right?
in 1975.
like,
Who are you?
He's not like, you know, a huge name, but he is involved with shit, right? He said in this interview, and the interviewer even started laughing. He goes, no, this is Bubkiss. he's like, shut up, you are not telling the truth right now, dude. That little old man, he goes, and I was one of the first people in my group to do it. To do what? He goes, well, what does he say? He goes, I was one of the first people to get up. He goes, there's a word for it, or he says, and he goes, which is about 2 feet up, 2 feet forward, and you know, all this stuff. And he goes, whoa, wait, you're telling me that you levitated? And he goes, well, it's called flying. But he starts laughing a little. He goes, wait, so you're telling me you can fly? And he goes, well, yeah, but not like a bird, but you know, I like, yeah, I can lift up off the ground a little bit. And he's going like, okay, like this is weird, whatever. And he goes on to say that he was part of a group of people that went around the country and performed this, and that he also, the group also did this at the UN building in front of all of the organized nations.
Oh wow.
Is what he was saying in this interview. He goes, wait, you're saying you did this at the UN building? He goes, this is Bubkiss. What are you doing? What is this? He's like, he goes, you can't fly. He goes, yes you can. Oh, wait, no, I'm good. Yeah, I gotta pull that up. I gotta see the full interview.
There's a mission in the other contract. Seasonal work. Wait, no, that's not it. Never mind. We have to get a shit ton of stuff. Vehicles, 4 vehicle spare parts, and 6 metal rolls. Those are 2 different things. Oh shit.
You're good. I'm showing this back in the garage. How would you do that? Oh. That would have been crazy if I went down into that ravine. So where should I stack? Oh, material should go back there. Okay, wait.
Probably back by the trailers,
Yeah.
'cause yeah, that'd be cool. Just like every time you go, if you have like extra space, you just bring something back. That way you have like an inventory. Oh, like, oh, we have enough to do this mission, you know.
Yeah, that would totally cause damage to them, yes.
Dude, you never saw that, that cool rock climbing thing?
Oh yeah, the one trail you were telling me about.
Yeah, it's like on the opposite corner of the map from
Come
here.
on, you stupid fuck.
I didn't get the fuel add-on inside my cabin.
Same.
I forgot.
Yeah, I forgot too. That is not the way my wheels are facing, but nor would that make any sense in the physical world for the car to turn that way.
You're no artist. Dude, I saw a meme where somebody was
You're
doing
nothing.
Carl Weezer's voice for that whole thing. Hilarious.
I hate the grenade sound effect. We gotta grab a bunch of what now?
Let me see.
Oh, I can't make more coffee, but I do know what I can grab.
Let me see.
What y'all know about?
Access to location, what does that mean? So, do you see warehouse problems?
Yeah.
Or yeah. We could do that one, because once we deliver that scout trailer, we gotta deliver a bunch of metal. And that'd probably be one that me and you could both. We'd need 2 trailers worth of stuff. So it's
Okay.
4 beams and 3 metal rolls. So that's... That's 11 slots we need to have. So since we both have 5, then one of us can like jimmy them on, I bet. So I'm probably gonna hop in my scout. We can both hop in our scouts and grab that scout trailer.
Yeah, sure.
It only has to go like a really short distance.
Oh, it's like right there.
Yeah.
Holy shit, I forgot how fast this one was. Wish they actually let you go like highway speed, man. It's just like mock fast.
Yeah. Get the GTR mod.
All 3 hours bring us back down before we even head out. Perfect. The white looks cool on that.
Yeah, it's like a RV.
Reminds me of like a UN vehicle. Or something.
Yeah. Gotta do some rock climbing. Oh. Oh, the burned down warehouse is like right by.
Yeah, where we need to go. Right here.
Well, we can't grab the metal until that's dropped off. It's like locked.
Oh, well here.
Yeah, I was just thinking you'd drive it.
I'll put it on
I
there.
actually started
Step back.
driving there. Well, remember we need 11 slots of space, so we should just drop that off now.
Oh, well, can I just drop it off on the way, like on the step deck?
It's the opposite direction.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, look at the map. It's literally like right next to our garage.
Oh, you're peace and Ducky. Have a good night, man. Thanks for stopping in here. You and Taco about the only ones that were talking, man. Towar stopped in. It was good seeing Towar. I haven't seen Towar in forever. This thing's kind of heavy. I'm spinning my wheels.
Put it in Ziploc?
Yeah, I was trying to. Oh, no, not winch. I'm trying to go like procedurally through the steps to see if I can get it. Oh, I got high center. Keep that wheel over it. Come on. Here we go. Ooh, damn it, that rock's pinning me up. There we go.
This thing's fucking sweet.
Yeah. I know, as long as it isn't like the center doesn't get pinned up on mud, it's good. You should have put the dualies on like you had. These aren't bad. Oh, come on. Oh, I gotta actually get it in. Come on. What?
Huh.
Oh, is that the garbage?
Well, we gotta do that too.
Oh, shit.
But I was gonna say we could do. Well, we can still do the beams and the rolls right now.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna recover.
Hey, you guys want to? I probably shouldn't say out loud what it is. You're right. Check. Did you guys see? Did I post a picture of any ballistics, anything in the IRL thread? Yeah, look at IRL chat and then. Oh, what's that you added me in? Yeah, I'll check it out in a sec. Check this out, Levi, too. You might remember me making this.
Oh god.
You read what I said?
Wait, where at?
In IRL, I used my War Thunder knowledge to make my
Oh,
what I had more efficient.
jeez.
And that's why the soft, squishy fabric is in the back to catch any spalling that may happen.
Oh.
I thought my thinking was pretty sound with that, but I don't know. But I would rather not put it in practice.
Yeah. You never know.
I mean, it'll definitely stop a little more than what the first one was for. Damn, that's crazy. That sucks. Where is everybody, man? I wish everybody was in here goofing,
So,
gagging.
that garbage that spawned,
Yeah.
we literally, that's on the way.
Oh, so we should.
Um,
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna grab it. I'm already there. I'm gonna grab it real quick and then we can...
The factory.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll take the road around that way. Yeah, I was reading.
Oh, you didn't want to be in a convoy?
Oh, like go around the other way? Yeah, here.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna be coming back to the garage any minute. I just gotta unload this fucking thing. Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, boy. Yes, no, I know. When If only I had spare time to go to the range and do that, man. I know 7.62 by 54 is such a fun round to, I feel like, just test on, because it's a pretty chunky round, man, and to see if goofy things can actually stop it would be really fun. I know I had a cardboard box stuffed front to back with cardboard sheets, like it was a cardboard cube solid, and it went straight through flat on, but then putting it at an angle like a diamond, the angle was actually enough to actually stop and catch the round.
Alright. God.
Don't turn nothing. It's even worse in first person. You'll watch your dude crank the wheel all the way to one side and what?
Oh.
Okay.
Well,
how fun. Wait while permissions are being checked. You can play offline or try connect to online service again. Do they not even speak English? What?
damn. They just took a server off of SnowRunner and put it on Space Marine 2.
Come on. There we go.
Oh my god, I'm on the Saber support website, and POAP issues. There's like a yellow status light, says working on a fix.
Oh my gosh. Well, that's down. Fuck. I was trying to think. I'll do today at work too. I was saying I need to try that Factorio game we were talking about.
Yeah, Satisfactory.
Yes, yeah, not Factorio, yeah.
Yeah, that does look fun.
How much is that? I need to slap my M.2 in there soon here.
$40. Damn.
That's not okay.
I thought it was gonna be like one of those $20 games,
Yeah.
but it does have a lot of complexity.
Yeah, I want to try that one. An AN94. That'd be cool. Here, let me see if I had anything else pulled up on. I wanted to see this one. Obscure internet mysteries. I've been waiting for Nexpo to come out with a new one. Remember Nexpo, Levi?
Oh yeah.
These are like the best. Here, wait.
Persistent trip.
This guy's pretty good though.
On
too.
August
Chilling.
14, 2012, a user named Amos No More uploaded a video titled
Cloud
Persistent
Error
Trip.
Snow
Datura.
Runner. Oh great.
The video, just over 2 minutes
None
long,
of that
shows a
probably
young
just
man in
saved.
disarray alone in his room talking directly into the camera. He opens by giving the recording date, March 5th,
have you seen
2008,
this, Levi?
and immediately begins recounting a disturbing...
I just saw this clip from somewhere else. Listen to this. This is crazy. This dude took like Demura or whatever, like one of those crazy trips, right? He's been tripping for 2 months and he hasn't stopped.
Jesus.
Look at like the way he's
experience with a hallucinogenic drug. According to him, he's been stuck in an unending trip for over 2 months by the time this footage was recorded, and he claims his symptoms haven't shown any signs of improvement.
It's March 5th, 2008. Don't seem to be coming down. It's been about 2 months.
Jesus.
I can't really go out. Been spending a lot of time in the basement. I think it's wearing off. I don't really know.
He explains he followed instructions from a book precisely, yet has no idea how to escape this nightmare. But it's not just the contents of this video that are unsettling, it's how the video came to be uploaded that makes it all the more eerie. The video's description reads, "This video was uploaded to YouTube several years ago and I haven't been able to find it recently. As I recall, the uploader claimed it was found footage. He said he found a tape on a park bench or something and was concerned about the person depicted therein." And just a few months later, another user by the name of Dizzy Duck uploaded the same video in December of 2012 with the title Endless Trip Video. The description of this second upload more or less aligns with what was mentioned in the first description, with the added information that the original footage was supposedly found somewhere in Philadelphia. Dizzy Duck also points out something disturbing, what looks like a revolver or some kind of gun on a shelf behind the man's left shoulder. Unfortunately, the resolution of both of these uploads is too low for me to identify it as a gun with certainty. But if it is, this would give this already cryptic video a very dark undertone. What really gets me though is the mystery surrounding it. Despite supposedly being over 14 years old and having over 400,000 views on one of its re-uploads, there's almost no credible information out there. The only other reference I found is this Reddit thread on r/videos from 11 years ago. However, even the original poster of this thread has since deleted their account. So, what's the deal with this video? Is it real or just an elaborate hoax? First, let's assume that all the known details surrounding the video are real, from what the person in the video is saying to what's mentioned in the description. The person in the video is clearly very stressed out, and while he's not going crazy in the traditional sense, his body language, refusal to make eye contact with the camera, and overall demeanor shows that he clearly wasn't 100% there when recording.
I think I boiled the roots right.
No, he boiled the roots.
Did what it said in the book. I don't feel like I'm ever gonna come down. And it's not cool.
Amos, in his re-upload, suggests the substance causing this bad trip might be Datura, a highly toxic plant that can act as a hallucinogen in small doses. However, this is likely not the case for two major reasons. For starters, Datura is a deliriant with the disturbing nickname of Devil's Trumpets. This is because the trips caused by Datura are extremely painful and often lead to bizarre and violent behavior. The person who recorded this video is far too composed to be under the influence of such a strong substance. Secondly, he also talks about boiling some roots to prepare whatever drug he took. Datura, on the other hand, is usually consumed through its leaves or seeds, not the roots. I think a more likely substance he could have used is ayahuasca, which is traditionally made by boiling roots and has effects mild enough that someone could record a video while under its influence. However, regardless of whichever drug he used, tripping for 2 straight months is simply not possible,
pretty sure they
and
sell
here's
these at
why.
Home Depot.
Almost all drugs wear off as soon as they're metabolized or leave the body. Then there's also the
Seeds
question
are
that
not
if he's
good
been
for
down
you,
in the
man.
basement for 2
Seed
months,
oil
how is he
so
getting
messed
food or
up.
making money? Considering these signs, it's likely that he was tripping, but not for 2 months, just a few hours. Many people in the comments of the original video have pointed to the phenomenon where a trip feels like it lasted for way longer than it actually did. Though another likely explanation could be mental illness as well. There is a high likelihood that whichever substance he used caused brain damage and led to schizophrenia, making him unable to tell reality from hallucination. There's also the possibility of hallucinogen persisting perception disorder, which causes a person to experience visual effects that last long after the drug is worn off. However, those effects are usually more like static or blurriness, not full-blown trips. Even so, all of this depends on the assumption that available information surrounding this mystery is true. For all we know, this could be nothing more than a hoax, especially since the mention of this being found footage sounds rather fishy. This whole thing could have been created by the uploader Amos No More for Internet Cloud. Dizzy Duck's re-upload could be just another move by Amos to build on the found footage storyline. But it's been over 12 years since this upload, and he hasn't done any follow-ups to capitalize on the few 100,000 views it's received. Of course, there's also a middle ground theory. Maybe the original video was real, and the guy in it genuinely thought he was tripping for 2 months. Amos might have stumbled across the initial post before it disappeared, and then decided to create a hoax based on it. Unfortunately, given the sparse amount of information I found, it's impossible to nail down the truth. In the off chance everything was real, I hope the person in the video found the help he needed and is doing much better today. Poorly Planned Comics. Poorly Planned Comics was a series of webcomics by a person named Jack Masters. And while the original website has long been taken down from the internet, there are still archives capturing how it looked back then. As I went through these archives, the first thing that hit me was the surreal art style and the constant fourth wall breaking humor. Even in the very first comic on the website, the characters joke about the camera being zoomed in too close. And this was only the beginning. Over the course of their run, Jack published hundreds of comics featuring countless unique characters and mind-bending, maze-like storylines. The contents of these comics also ranged from bizarre to downright disturbing. Like this one comic titled, "The Entire Universe Falls Apart." In it, the characters slowly realize that their universe isn't real, causing everything around them to collapse. Panels break down, dialogue turns into nonsense, and nothing makes sense anymore. The comic ends with one of the characters stating, "Alright, I give up. It was all a dream, it was all a dream." However, sandwiched between all this mysterious and chaotic artwork, there's a moment of pause where Jack includes something extremely introspective and philosophical. It reads, "The sad and obvious truth of the matter is that art, once formalized or mechanized, is no longer art, and the few arts that have not been formalized are now being mechanized. There is no mystery or talent required to create artistic beauty. And if a talentless person can do it, why should we give any regard to those who require talent to produce the same result? John may spend a week painting a tree, but Jane will take a photograph and then use a workshop program to make the picture appear painted. There is no visual art creation before the last century that modern technology would not have allowed a less talented person to make better and faster. Let us be realistic and assume this trend will continue. There is nothing we can do to avoid the solemn fact that Michelangelos are no longer needed." These kinds of intellectual reflections were sprinkled throughout his comics. However, the creation of these comics was abruptly cut short when Jack posted a strip simply titled, "The End." This was a final note from Jack before he ended his life, starting with the statement, "If you are reading this, I am dead." The rest of the comic listed his will for his various possessions, both physical and digital. Below the comic, there was also a personal reminder Jack had left for himself, listing things he needed to do.
Yeah, most time they use that stuff to like.
However, the most mysterious part of the comic was this. A link that explained why Jack did this. Clicking on this link led to an archive of thousands of emails between Jack and various people, including friends and what seemed like an online therapist. These emails are in no particular order and have absolutely zero organization. So, as you might imagine, going through them is a long and arduous task. Unlike other internet mysteries where there's barely any information, here there's almost too much, more than any one person could easily go through. I went through as much as I could, and one thing became extremely clear. Jack was struggling with severe mental illness. That much was already clear from his comics, but going through these emails gave me a good idea of the exact illness Jack was dealing with. For starters, Jack had extreme schizophrenia, which led him to having extremely violent and disturbing thoughts. In one of his emails, he stated, "I'm full of seething, boiling hatred pain, and the only reason I'm not going out killing people right now is that I'm lucid enough not to want to deal with the consequences of such behavior." In addition to this, Jack also had dissociative identity disorder, or DID for short. This is evident from his constant mentions of a person named Susie, which he referred to as his best friend and better companion than no one. But I'm certain Susie is not a real person because in one email, Jack mentions how he feels something slipping away and Susie taking control.
What?
In another email, he also linked to a clip of the character Ben Chang from the TV show Community, where Ben Chang talks to his alternate personality. Jack also used the name Simon Sane in these emails. Looking up this name online, I found a YouTube channel with a 4+ hour stream of him talking to himself in 2 different voices while tripping on LSD.
What?
Don't do it. That's my advice to everyone. Don't be polite.
I think there may be an overgeneralization.
Well, whatever. Okay, so.
This theory of Jack's complex mental state was pretty much
That's
confirmed by
annoying.
the comment that first brought this mystery to light in the first place. In December 2016, someone on r/AskReddit asked about the creepiest things on the internet. In response to this, a user named Jess248 posted a link to the original Poorly Planned Comics website and also shared a personal anecdote about Jack, stating, "Might not be the creepiest, but I can handle a lot of disturbing things. This one got to me. A childhood friend of my husband's. The guy was insanely brilliant, literally. Husband lost touch over the years. These were his comics. The very last one was his self-assassination note. They had the memorial at his condo. He had blocked out all the windows and wrote in Sharpie all over the walls. It was his breakdown, trying to find meaning before he took his life. One of the most heartbreaking things I've ever seen. And while everything that I've covered so far might seem like a lot, it's only the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the amount of comics, emails, and videos Jack left behind. Not to mention things that aren't explicitly stated in his work, like his obsession with the 1985 book called Maze. Maybe one day, people on the internet will finally comb through everything and complete Jack's story. Jack Froze emails. In November of
I've never heard that
2011,
one
Tim
before.
Hart was sitting on his couch surfing the web on his laptop when out of nowhere he received a mysterious email that left him in complete disbelief. The email read, "I'm watching. Did you hear me? I'm at your house. Clean your attic." Now,
What?
receiving an email like this would make most people think that they were either the target of a prank or had a stalker lurking nearby. But for Tim, both of these possibilities were completely out of the question because the email came from his friend Jack Froze, who had died about 5 months earlier. What made this particularly convincing was the bit about cleaning the attic. Just weeks before Jack's death, he visited Tim's attic and they joked about what a mess it was. And while Tim was still trying to figure things out, Jack's cousin, Jimmy McGraw, also received an email from Jack a few days later. However, this one was even more mysterious than the last one, reading, "Hey Jim, how you doing? I knew you were gonna break your ankle, tried to warn you. Gotta be careful. Tell Rock for me. Great song, huh? You're welcome." Couldn't get through to him, his email didn't work. Now, the simplest explanation for these emails is that Jack had scheduled them to be sent before he passed away. However, this theory has 2 major flaws. You see, Jack died of heart arrhythmia, a condition where electrical signals that tell the heart to beat don't work properly. This happens mostly out of nowhere, and there's no reliable way to predict this ahead of time. In other words, Jack had no way of knowing that he was going to die, which would have prompted him to schedule these emails. Secondly, while it can't explain the email Tim received since the two talked about his dirty attic before Jack's death, there's no way to rationalize the email Jimmy received. He sprained his ankle about 2 weeks before receiving the email, which was nearly 5 months after Jack's death. So, unless Jack had the superpower of future sight, he couldn't have possibly predicted such an unlikely event for his scheduled email. This leads us to the second theory, one that the
What would that
recipients
even mean
themselves
then?
preferred to
Somebody's using
believe,
his,
that this was
like,
Jack's
what?
reaching out to them one last time from beyond the grave.
would like to say Jack sent it, just because I look at it as he's gone, but he's still trying to connect with me and still trying to tell me things to move along and feel better.
However, while it's comforting to imagine that those who have left this world can still watch over their loved ones, this is by far the least likely explanation for these emails, especially compared to the possibility that someone close to both Tim and Jimmy had access to Jack's email account. This also explains the inclusion of recent events like Jimmy's ankle injury in the emails. Another thing I noticed while looking into this incident is that Jack's name is spelled incorrectly in the signature of both emails. It should be F-R-O-E-S-E, not F-O-R-S-E. If Jack was the one who wrote these emails, either before or after his death somehow, then why would he spell his own name incorrectly, twice? Ultimately, Tim and Jimmy had a real shot at finding the real sender if they really wanted to. But now, 13 years later, there's little hope we'll ever learn the truth.
How weird.
Grateful Doe Hitchhiker. On June 26, 1995, at around 1:30 p.m., Virginia State Police responded to the report of a car crash near the small town of Emporia, Virginia. The Volkswagen Vanagon involved in the incident was completely wrecked from the front due to a collision with roadside trees. And since neither of the two passengers were wearing a seatbelt, both of them were partially ejected from the front windshield and were deceased by the time police arrived. One of the victims of this crash was quickly identified as 21-year-old Michael Hager, a student at the University of South Carolina. However, every effort to identify the second guy proved entirely fruitless. His face was heavily disfigured during the crash, and he didn't have an ID on him either. Police were also unable to find any matching fingerprints in their database. Michael's family also had no idea who the second person was. Curiously, both Michael and this unknown person were wearing the same tie-dye t-shirt with the logo of the Grateful Dead rock band. After searching the bodies, police found 2 disheveled tickets for the Grateful Dead concert that took place a day prior in DC. They also found a handwritten note which stated, "Jason, sorry we had to go. See you around. Call me. Caroline T and Caroline O. Bye." Further investigation led to the conclusion that this unknown writer was simply hitchhiking. The two likely met at the concert and became friends. As for the crash, the police determined that it was simply caused by the driver falling asleep at the wheel. But that wasn't all. The only 2 things police knew about the unidentifiable man were that he was a fan of the Grateful Dead and that his name was likely Jason, as was written on the note. Jason was declared as John Doe, which is a name given to a person whose real name is unknown. And due to the Grateful Dead shirt he was wearing, Jason became known as the Grateful Doe. However, they were unable to find any more information on him, and the case was closed after some time. That is until 2012, when the National
It is my washer and dryer. I've been messing with a noise gate in the background trying to see if you guys can hear
Center
it or
for
not.
Missing
Anyway.
and Exploited Children published a digital recreation of Jason's face. This attracted the attention of internet detectives who became interested in identifying this person some 17 years after the
Open
original incident.
threshold.
A notable person who got involved in the case was the Reddit user Zombie Gray. Zombie began scouring the internet for any useful information they could find, and also founded a subreddit solely dedicated to finding the real identity of Jason. Zombie also created this missing person poster of sorts for Jason, which included all of the available information as well as a link to contact Zombie. The poster had a catchy title which read, "Can you help give him back his name?" Surprisingly, this poster went super viral across all social media sites and finally led to a breakthrough. A while after the poster was published, a man named Steve contacted Zombie and claimed that he knew who Jason was. According to Steve, his full name was Jason Callahan. Now the only thing left to find was any living family members of Jason. Fortunately, that didn't take long. In January of 2015, the following was posted after seeing the missing person poster on
hard
Facebook.
to get rid of it.
OMG, this is my son Jason Callahan from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I've been looking for him all this time with no luck.
I don't know how a noise gate works.
Today, my other son saw this Facebook page, and after
pause the vid. That you're talking about that? Yeah, it's my. He's doing laundry.
All the years of praying for him to just call me or
Trying to
come
block
home.
out my chair.
Apparently,
Mic.
Jason had left his home when he turned 18 and was traveling around the country on his own. All this time, his mother thought that Jason was dodging her
Got something
calls
metal
and
in there
simply didn't
clanging
want to
around.
return home. With that, after 2 decades, one of the most mysterious John Doe cases was solved. Though it is sad to think about his mother, who thought that her son was alive, only to learn about his death through the internet 20 years later. Indianapolis Wrecking Ball Theft. In the 1970s,
Wrecking
newspapers in
ball
the
theft?
Indianapolis region reported the most bizarre theft. Someone had
5-ton
apparently
wrecking
stolen
ball
an
gone.
entire wrecking ball without getting caught. This became a big mystery at the time, and it's still a mystery today, nearly 50 years later. So, what happened? How could something as massive and heavy as a wrecking ball vanish overnight? Before we get to that, it's important to mention that the facts surrounding this mysterious theft are very inconsistent. Some sources claim that the ball was 5 tons and 200 feet in the air. Other sources say that the ball was only half that weight at 2.5 tons. There's also a mystery surrounding the date of when this event happened. A newspaper report I found on the incident was from July of 1973. However, a Redditor found the mention of this mystery in a book which listed the date as 1974 instead. This book also listed the weight as 2.5 tons instead of the 5 tons mentioned in the newspaper, adding further confusion. This might not sound like a big deal, but a difference of 2.5 tons can make a wrecking ball much easier to steal with a truck and a well thought out plan.
Yeah.
The bigger question, however, is why? As the 1973 newspaper states, I can't figure out what someone would do with a 5-ton metal ball. Well, there are a few prevalent theories online.
For lead, or
one of these theories speculates that this was the work of a rival company, which is just cartoonishly evil enough to be true. But the thing is, melting the wrecking ball to sell the steel would have been too expensive, and it's highly unlikely that they had a crane lying around to use with the stolen wrecking ball. So, if this theory is true, the only plausible explanation is that they stole the ball to slow down their rival's work and cause financial trouble. This also checks out since, according to the 1973 newspaper article, the ball was stolen during a demolition job. That said, there's also another theory that is also a bit out there, but can make perfect sense if we had more information regarding the finances of the company the ball was stolen from. According to this theory, the company stole its own wrecking ball and hid it somewhere as a form of insurance fraud.
Oh,
also,
that
while
would
researching
make
this
way more
topic, I came
sense.
across a similar incident that happened in Dallas, Texas in 1978. If the wrecking ball theft in Indianapolis was truly for insurance fraud, maybe a demolition business owner in Dallas sought success and decided to do the same. Overall, because this happened so long ago and there's very inconsistent information on it, we'll likely never know what happened to this disappearing wrecking ball.
I'm willing to bet it was the insurance claim. That's way more than likely. Oh, whoa, somebody took our wrecking ball. Ozempic? Oh, look, Levi.
Ozempic.
He's got one on Ozempic.
Ozempic. It is literally the hottest drug in the country right now.
Oh! The medication works, but only as long as you take it.
Everybody looks so great. When I look around this room, I can't help but wonder, is Ozempic right for me?
A weight loss drug called Ozempic has been taking the world by storm.
So I was on it for, I think, a week. I realized that's what was making me nauseous. But yeah, the whole town is on Ozempic. My doctor had given it to me a while ago and said, oh, if you ever want to lose a couple pounds in a week, this is what it is.
How long have you been on the Ozempic?
6 weeks.
6 weeks?
Yeah. It's actually Bonjoro. It's another part of it.
Oh, that's the amped up version.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Oh, yeah.
You're
That's the fast forward to Skinnyville.
You're kidding.
Mm-hmm.
And
Reunion in 2 weeks.
you regret.
What does it do
Celebrities
to you?
like Kim Kardashian and Elon Musk have been dosing themselves with Ozempic and are losing weight like crazy.
I am thin. I'm thin. Hey, man, where's the apple pie?
This drug
Yeah,
is
like
being
what you were
pushed as
saying
a
about that
true
guy you know,
magic
Lever,
pill
you
that will
saw.
literally make you thinner and hotter overnight. That this is the future of civilization. That we may be looking at a world where obesity will be a thing of the past. That no longer will you have to worry about eating right. Just stuff your face as much as you want and this drug will do the rest. And guess what? It really does work.
We have used this drug clinically in a number of patients. Does it work? Yes, it does work. This is a profound appetite suppressant.
But what they won't tell you is that
appetite
Ozempic
suppressant.
is extremely dangerous. These drugs have been clinically proven
Doesn't
to
just,
cause
like,
serious
burn
conditions
fat,
like
does it?
ischemia of the intestines, chronic malnutrition, kidney disease, and thyroid
Yeah, that's why the guy
cancer.
passed out, 'cause
We're
he
talking
wasn't eating
potential
it.
permanent damage to your body.
There is an FDA black box warning on Ozempic stating very clearly that if you have any history of thyroid tumor or a family history of thyroid tumor, you better not take this.
One woman took Ozempic to lose weight and can't even keep food down anymore. She
Wow.
literally can't eat.
Some weeks I can vomit up to 200 times.
These drugs
What?
destroy your insides. And
Can't
some people
even
said they
eat
gained
now.
even more weight when they went off it.
What happens when you stop? Do you balloon back? A follow-up study in 2022 showed that 2/3 of the individuals that lost their weight, guess what, when they stopped? It all came back, including their hypertension and their diabetes.
And yet, they're still pushing this drug. Why? Because, think about it. If you can convince the entire population that obesity isn't your fault, if you can tell the masses that you don't need to exercise or fix your diet and hormones, all you gotta do is take this drug, but the moment you get off this drug, you'll gain all the way back and more, well, you will turn the entire population into your customers for life. In fact, it's so profitable that the maker behind Ozempic has already exploded to the second largest corporation in the EU.
Wow.
That's why they're pushing Ozempic.
Ozempic also slows down how fast your stomach empties food, and this is called gastric emptying.
Welcome to Evil Food Supply, and this is the big Ozempic scam. Spends over $100 on big pharma drugs like Ozempic every month. But what's even crazier is that people spend twice as much as that on online substitution money in 2017. Not as a weight loss solution, but as a diabetes medication that lowers blood sugar. But this diabetes medication also had a very handy side effect. Weight loss. Millions of people with type 2 diabetes were relying on Ozempic to keep themselves alive. And a lot of them lost weight while they were on it. And so, word started to spread. And doctors started prescribing it off-label for weight loss.
There was literally a run to doctors
Oh.
to prescribe this medication for them off-label in order to help them with their weight loss.
A drug shortage is impacting people living with diabetes, and some pharmacies say they just can't get it in stock.
CBS 17's Dina Harley is in Garner with advice from pharmacists.
A shortage of the drug Ozempic.
Just recently, in the last 2 weeks, it's been a problem. Higher doses are the problem right now.
Impacting people living with diabetes. Craig Illig with White Oak Pharmacy in Garner says they just can't get enough of it from wholesalers.
I check throughout the day, probably 7 or 8 times a day with the wholesaler, and sometimes it'll pop in the middle of the day, and we try to order what we can.
And the results were pretty staggering. In one study, participants lost about 15 pounds after just 3 months, and about 27 pounds after 6 months. And that's without any annoying exercising or dieting. And those are just the faceless studies. The testimonials that started going viral online were even crazier. And the way Ozempic works is actually very simple. When you finish a meal, your gut releases a hormone called GLP-1. This hormone signals to your body that you're full, so you're not hungry anymore. Ozempic is basically an artificial version of this GLP-1 hormone. So by injecting yourself with this artificial hormone, you're forcing your body to feel full, even if you haven't eaten anything all day. So basically, Ozempic artificially tricks your brain into not feeling hungry, which will naturally lend to you not eating as much and thus losing weight. It's as close to a magic pill for obesity as we've ever gotten.
It's just like an EpiPen for Wegovy, let's say, for a month. You open one, you take it.
Oh, in your stomach?
In your stomach. You take it, go like that, press.
That's it.
That's it.
So it's no wonder why Ozempic went so viral. Now everyone was begging their doctors for Ozempic, not because they have diabetes and will die without it, but because they want to lose a few pounds before their wedding. Or if they're a celebrity, they want to get thin for a new movie role.
Perhaps more disturbing to me is the people who are reaching out to me who are frankly not overweight remotely, but are saying like, I really want to lose 10 pounds to look good on my vacation, and I should be taking this, right?
I was reading something that there's a lot of women who are taking some new, there's some like an injection that kills your appetite, and they're doing it, what is it called?
I actually know exactly what you're talking about. It mimics had you had like the stomach surgery, like in terms of appetite curbing.
Right.
But Ozempic was still a drug.
Wait, what? The doctor had it? Oh, where? Oh.
and I should be taking this, right?
I was reading something that there's a lot of women who are taking some new, there's some like an injection.
The F1 stuff
that kills your appetite, and they're doing it. What is it called?
I actually know exactly what you're talking about. It mimics had you had like the stomach surgery, like in terms of appetite curbing.
Right.
But Ozempic was still a drug labeled for diabetes. The company that makes this drug is Novo Nordisk. And as Novo Nordisk, as you noticed this wild Ozempic craze, you knew you were sitting on a gold mine. The only problem was, there were silly little doctors who were refusing to prescribe Ozempic for weight loss because their patients didn't have diabetes. Those unethical criminals. So you decided to create Wegovy, an even more potent version of Ozempic specifically marketed for weight loss. This drug is literally the same as Ozempic, just with more semaglutide, the GLP-1 hormone that's in Ozempic. And lucky for you, Wegovy was happily approved by the FDA for weight loss. So now, you didn't have to worry about those stubborn doctors anymore. Now, anyone can get the Wegovy pen, young and old. With the FDA by your side and a sexy new brand name, you as Novo Nordisk started pouring millions of dollars into your advertising campaign.
A big price tag even for Big Pharma. Novo Nordisk spent more than $11 million on wooing prescribers to promote popular weight loss drugs like Ozempic.
We're talking $11 million to literally wine and dine doctors. That breaks down to 457,000 meals. Nearly 12,000 prescribers received free food from Novo Nordisk more than a dozen times last year. And more than 200 prescribers received more than 50 free meals and snacks from the company. And one doctor received 193 free meals. And guess what? A simple meal or two like that worked, with Novo Nordisk's stock just continuing to climb.
Wow.
While at the same time, more and more patients started complaining about some brutal side effects.
Just you in here, Nugget? Damn. Thank you, man.
Because your stomach is staying fuller longer, all that food just sits there and rots. Which is why one woman named Emily Wright reported that when she took Ozempic, her breath started to smell like sulfur and rotten eggs. She also would constantly throw up, and when she did, it would be food from 3 or 4 days prior. Yeah, some of these people on Ozempic are walking around with old, decaying food in their stomachs.
Because if you eat a lot of food and take this medication that slows your gastric emptying, it's gonna make you feel worse and you're gonna have more side effects. More nausea, more vomiting, more potential diarrhea and constipation. People are actually talking about these side effects who are eating their normal portions or even eating reduced portions. So imagine if you were to overeat thinking you can while taking this medication. That's a cause for concern.
While at the same time, since you're not eating as much, people usually develop malnutrition. And malnutrition can lead to a ton of horrible health conditions like loss of muscle mass, heart disease, infertility, hair loss, anxiety, depression. I mean, come on, wouldn't you be okay with experiencing these things so you can look better on Instagram?
Almost without exception, every patient we've put on this drug has lost muscle mass, and they have lost it at a rate that alarms me.
Man, muscle
But
too.
wait, it gets worse. These drugs have been linked to a rare form of thyroid cancer, pancreatitis, disease of the gallbladder, hypoglycemia, and kidney failure. And just as we were writing this video, the FDA announced that another potential side effect is intestinal blockage. Intestinal
fun.
blockage is
That would
exactly
make
what
sense.
it sounds like. It's when something blocks your intestine. This can lead to severe belly pain, cramping, vomiting, not being able to fart or poop, and oh yeah, if your intestine is fully blocked, it can lead to death. Sounds fun, doesn't it? And these are just the side effects we know about. One woman named Jacqueline Bjorklund developed something called gastroparesis, also known as paralysis of the stomach, after being on Ozempic for over 1 year. She said it caused severe vomiting, stomach pain, gastrointestinal burning, and even caused her
Why would you
teeth to fall
take
out
it for
due
that
to
long? What the
excessive
fuck?
vomiting. Another woman named Joni Knight was hospitalized because of how badly Ozempic destroyed her digestion. The only way she could eat again without throwing up was to physically fix her stomach with bypass surgery. And according to clinical studies, 1 in 4 people who take these medications will experience some form of nausea or stomach issue. 1 in 4. Those are not good odds. And most people who get on the Ozempic train quickly realize that it's just making them scrawnier and more ugly.
People who have taken Ozempic and have lost large amounts of weight developed issues with how they looked. And some people have gone so far to claim that taking Ozempic and losing weight from it has made their face look like it's actually melting.
This medication tends to cause very quick weight loss and give many of its users what's known as kind of a pancake butt or a flatter butt.
And these are just the short-term side effects. The long-term side effects are even more devastating.
Just get a few pounds, man. Yeah, don't work out or nothing. Don't go for a run.
The thing about Ozempic is that once you start taking it, you can't stop. If you do, you might end up gaining even more weight than before.
It was making me think I wasn't hungry for so long. I lost some weight. I didn't want to be like obsessed with being on it long term. And I was like, I bet the second I go off, I'm going to get starving again. I did. And my binging got so much worse. So then I kind of blamed Ozempic.
So it doesn't work when you get off of it.
I gained double the weight back.
And the reason why is simple. Ozempic is kind of like the equivalent of getting testosterone replacement therapy, or TRT. TRT is very popular right now. It's when you get prescribed extra testosterone. It's good for men that have lower testosterone levels because of old age. But because you're getting all this testosterone from an outside source and not from your own body, your body will stop naturally producing testosterone on its own. This is why men who go on TRT therapy sometimes get shrunken testicles. And it's why men that get on TRT will likely have to keep doing it for the rest of their lives. They're hooked on TRT forever. And the same is true for Ozempic. If you remember from earlier, Ozempic works so well because you're literally just injecting yourself with an artificial version of the GLP-1 hormone that signals to your body that you're full. But by injecting yourself with all this artificial GLP-1, your body will stop producing GLP-1 naturally. And so, once these people get off Ozempic, since their guts aren't producing as much GLP-1 on its own anymore, there's nothing to signal their brain that they're full. So, they end up even more hungry than before.
Trying to stop a medicine like this can result in weight regain and an increase in appetite.
Think about how genius this is. Once you get someone on Ozempic or Wegovy, you're set. They're dependent. And now you have a customer for life. Why do you think there's this sudden push around how obesity isn't your fault? It's genetic. It's a disease. It's because if they can convince you that obesity isn't your fault, well, then I guess I have to buy your drug for life. Listen to this doctor on 60 Minutes.
The biggest misconception about weight and obesity is that somehow your weight is under your control. Obesity is a disease of the pathways that regulate your energy balance.
Wow, your weight is not under your control.
What?
I wonder if she's been paid by the company that created us. Oh, would you look at that? She was. She was paid nearly $10,000 by Novo Nordisk.
Wow.
But here's the pernicious thing about her statement on how your weight is not under your control. It's that she's technically right.
Yeah, once you get to a certain point, it must just be harder to catch up. Yeah. Inefficient.
Here's the thing. Most fat people are usually not eating a ton more food than the rest of us. And yet, for some reason, no matter how hard they diet, no matter how much they exercise, they can never seem to lose. So to them, obesity doesn't feel like it's their fault. Their weight does not feel like it's under their control.
Virtually every fat person that I know or that I've taken care of, they are not disproportionately eating more than their peers. In some cases, yes.
But why is this the case? Is it because obesity is a disease? No. It's because their hormones are messed up. Hormones are by far the most powerful chemical compound inside your body, and oftentimes they're at the root of most of our health problems. If your hormones are optimized, you'll be healthy. But if your hormones are out of whack, it can cause all sorts of trouble. From low sex drive to fatigue to being tired all the time to hair loss, infertility, anxiety, and depression. And what do you know? One of the things that can happen if your hormones are messed up is not being able to lose weight. And yet, if hormones are at the root of most of our health problems, why doesn't anyone ever care to explain what hormones even are? Think of hormones as chemical messengers. They ride all around your body through your bloodstream, and they attach to cells telling them to produce more of this or to produce less of that. Or hey, get rid of the fat in our cells or increase the fat in our cells. So in that sense, this doctor is right. Your weight is not under your control. But not because obesity is this disease that you have no control over. It's because your weight and how much fat you have is regulated first and foremost by your hormones. Your hormones are the base of the pyramid. You can diet and exercise as much as you want, but if your hormones are messed up, it's not gonna matter. So if you want to lose weight, fix your hormones first. The problem is, everything in our modern world is absolutely ravaging our hormones. From all the fake food to all the hormone-disrupting chemicals and stress we're bombarded with on a daily basis. That's why we broke down exactly how to fix your hormones in our latest newsletter that you can get for free by scrolling down and clicking where you can get been blown away and you can email.
Man, that's a good one. All right, I gotta get my hormones back in whack. But I'll see you guys. That's probably gonna be it for tonight. It's probably just Nugget here, but by chance, if any of you are clicking onto this and skipping to the end to see maybe how I finish these off, thank you so much for clicking in and stopping by. Man, I'm gonna be coming out with a lot more stuff come here soon. I need to start catching up on sleep and then just going hard at production and filming, but in green screening I've got some funny ideas. I just need to actually film and get the footage and stuff to then edit, but I'll let you guys know. And trust me, yeah, you'll definitely see it. I'm not gonna post anything that's not gonna at least draw some eyes. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out. Have a good one, everybody. Love you guys. Catch me then. Check out the Discord and kick. Peace.